Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Beauty on a Budget. My name is Heather and today is Thursday, June 6th of 2025. And I'm laughing because this has been about the third or fourth time I've done this intro. I cannot say today's date. Okay, I keep saying May or I'm saying July. I can't seem to say June. Okay, so this past week I've been doing these career workshop planning things. And, so my scheduling is just really off this week. So I said Monday I spent time cleaning. I made a video Monday, be like another one of these Dollarama shopping hauls and stuff. I didn't realize my microphone wasn't working properly. I double checked that it's working. Even though the light is green, I have to make sure it's plugged in all the way on my phone. Still learning how to use it, just a few months, just making sure it's charged, making sure it's plugged in. So I will be redoing the one I did on Monday because there is no sound. So I want to apologize for that. It's just one of those things, microphone was not plugged in. So this week, like I said, I was taking these career workshops, planning, figure out what I want to be when I grow up kind of a thing. So I've had a lot of time in the middle of the day where I get a lunch break, and where the place is just go up the hill. I'm at the mall. So I don't really eat for lunch. I'm not a big fan of like eating and stuff, but I do like my Starbucks coffee. So I have to go up the hill to Starbucks. So there's dollar stores at the right surrounded for where the Starbucks is. It's in two parking lots is two Dollaramas. So it's not the best place for me to be if I want to save money. But I have gone to the mall a few times this week. So today I was looking for something very specific. I couldn't find what I was looking for crafting things or something I wanted, but I found something I don't own. I do and I don't, but I'm trying to organize myself, and I'm buying supplies for things that I know I'm going to use. So I really, really want to learn to crochet. I have all those metal ones. They're just the straight ones. I've got a few that have the special little hooks on here. I don't have every size. So for $3, I found this, and it has 12 hooks. I can't even read without my glasses. So this has 12 hooks. So it has 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5, 8, and 10 millimeters. So like I said, this is something I'm interested in learning, or my daughter is also learning to crochet. So I thought this is a good investment. I've got crocheting hooks that I'm not going to use. Knitting needles I'm not going to use. I can sell them for a couple bucks. I'm not expecting to get like some of my stuff. I'm not expecting to get what I paid for them back. That's fine. But for $3, this gives me 12 hooks that I know I'm actually going to probably use. Oh, look at that. I have the size right on the back. I didn't even notice. And I could actually read that without my glasses. Okay, but I didn't know that till just this second. But this is an investment in crafting, something I know I'm going to be trying to use in the future. So for $3, I thought it was worth it. And then I also got some other little crafting things. Like I said, I'm up there all for tomorrow's another full day. I bought some stuff. I really thought that I would have time today to do a few things. I didn't, but I really am enjoying the diamond bead print painting kits. So I bought these two. So these are aimed for kids. So $1.50, and you're getting 4 different pictures. So you can see how small they are. So this one, you get a turtle, a whale, octopus, and a crab. And all the little diamond things, pieces, whatever, gems, whatever you want to call them. And then this kit here has zebra, alligator, elephant, and a lion. Like I said, $1.50, and they're just so cute. I mean, they're just little, I think they're like sticker sizes. Doesn't really say. It just says includes, 4 stickers, diamond beads, and a full tool kit. So they are like little stickers, but I just thought it was so cute. These would just be something I can just, make these one day while I'm watching a show. It'd be just kind of fun to make and to have. And then I really enjoy cross stitching. So for $1.25, I found these two little cross stitching kits. And these are done on the plastic canvas type stuff. I don't want to open this, I don't want to lose anything, but that other plastic canvas stuff. So these are, this one say they're for ages 6 and up. I will say cross stitch is a little tricky for kids under the age of 10. I know there are some kids, you know, like the 6 to 10-year-olds who can do this type of craft. I found trying to, you know, with my day home, my own kids, 8 to 10 years, they usually really want to do a craft and they would be willing to try sometimes. Some kids, yes, some kids no, but that 8 to 10, a little bit more willing to try crafts like this. Kids 6 to 8, they're, you know, the ones I had, my own kids, they might try it. They may not. So I think this is like, you know, I'd say this would be more like an 8 to 10-year-old range. Unless the parents or grandparents or whoever they're around really sews and they can do it at a younger age. So what was the age on this? This one says, doesn't even have an age on this one. No, there's no age on this, but because of the tiny little pieces, again, I would say probably 8 to 10-year-olds. I mean, with help, the 6 to 8-year-olds under 6, not with this type, not with this size of little gems. I would definitely say like the 4 to 6, they do better with the little felt stickers. Even the 6 to 8-year-olds do really good with more like the little felt stickers or the larger gems. You know, not so much with the tinier ones. So again, I would definitely say these are for more like the 8 to 10-year-olds, which if you're doing a beginning craft, if you've never done anything like this is the best way to test out and see if you really enjoy doing it. So like I said, this one here is $1.25, and this one makes the whale. This one makes a little fairy. Couldn't figure out what she was supposed to be. I can see her now. So her body, her wings, and a little wand. And it's on one of those plastic canvases. I just thought it would just be, you know, what it even says it's a fairy. I don't even pay attention. I just look at the pictures. Do I want to make this? Yes or no? There were some other ones, and I'm like, I don't want dinosaurs. I don't want monsters. I'm not interested in that. But these ones, I thought they'd be fun to just, you know, see how long it takes to do it. And what I like is some of these ones, like, I mean, this whale one, I have a lot of the plastic canvas, and I like that these ones are made with the yarn and not the emery floss. So this is a little bit thicker. That means it goes through the canvas easier, and you're gonna get the pattern. And I love to buy crafts like this, and then it gives you the pattern, and then I have even taken the patterns and just retracing the patterns on a piece of graph paper, and I can double or triple the size if I want to. So for every one little square, I would make it like, you know, like 3 or 4, depending on, you know, even just 2, just depends on how big you want to make it. So I do find these also help when trying to create your own pictures to do. These really help for even just like the basic template and stuff. So I got those. So where's my receipt from today? So it says I bought, well, I also bought myself a couple of drinks. So I bought a Starbucks coffee, one of those little glass bottles, and I bought myself a liter of Dr. Pepper. So my Starbucks was, you know, $3.32, and my Dr. Pepper was $1.28. Oh, I missed something. Oh, look at that. Okay, I gotta run and grab that. So the diamond stickers were $1.50 each. The plastic hooks was $3, and the little cross stitching was $1.25 each. And I missed something. I'll be right back. And good thing I have my receipt in front of me. I just had too many little things in my hand, so this was left on my bed. This is what I saw, and so I don't really need this. I know I don't need this, but this was $5, and it's the I can't even speak, bead weaving kit. So it makes the thing if you want to do any bead working, like making bracelets, necklaces, things like that. I have wanted one of these for so long. I actually got rid of all my beads because I didn't think I was ever going to find one. Just recently, in the last couple of months, doing the basement, I got rid of all my glass beads, all my little sea beads. I'm like, I can't see well enough to do that. I don't have one of these kits. I did keep some of the expensive beads. I've got some specific beads that I bought for specific projects. Those I still kept. But everything else I just got rid of. Now, I have this. Now I'm like, I wish I didn't get rid of my beads. But I honestly didn't think I was going to find one in my budget. I have seen these at the craft stores and like, I don't know what the prices are. I can't remember, but I'm just going to say some of these tools for specific things are, for the amount of work I use, I'm not going to pay the price. I hardly would use them. But yeah, so finding this for $5, definitely worth it. And I think it says it comes with some of the beads. Looks like in here. On the back, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, showing about 9 or 10 little pouches of beads. I'm curious, does it come with beads? I am curious. Now, I don't want to take it apart because I don't want to, but there's the whole kit. So it's a wooden little kit. And yes, it comes with some beads. And it even comes with the thread. Now, I don't know what type of thread is in here. It looks like it might be just the cotton thread. Beadworking, I prefer a little bit thicker than the cotton. Although cotton is fine for beginners, but I like the thicker stuff. And because you're making jewelry, it's got all the little end pieces for your jewelry. So, yes. Okay. Like I said, I just saw this $5. This part here is worth $5 to me. This stuff in here that's a bonus. Okay, I will be making jewelry in the next few days. That's going to be fun to do. So that was $5. So those few items I got from the dollar store, like I said, so it was like Starbucks, Dr. Pepper, the bead weaving kit, the diamond stickers, the cross stitching, and the crocheting hooks was $18.30, and then nearly $1 GST. So I paid $19.20 for that stuff today. Like I said, $20 for everything, and getting the bead weaving kit, I mean, that's worth it to me. Just $20 for the bead weaving kit, good enough for me. Okay, and then I'll do these ones next. So like I said, taking that course the day before. So this was Wednesday. I had to get up to Dollarama because I actually need a. Now I'm gonna say I did buy myself another Starbucks coffee drink, one of those glass bottle ones. So $3.32 for the Starbucks. But I work down in the nursery of the church, and the clock there is broken. That's not really good. We need a clock in the nursery. We need to know what time it is. I told the lady there, I said, I've got clocks. We have moved. I've got a bunch of clocks. We're not using them. Yes, I do have the clocks. I looked at them. Are they practical for the nursery? No. In the nursery, we're dealing with little kids who are learning their numbers. And we also have teenage helpers. So that, so my clocks that I have that, I had in my house that I thought were important for my kids to learn was with Roman numerals. Roman numerals are very important when, doing, history on things. Roman numerals are also very important in video games, like Final Fantasy trilogy or Final Fantasy franchise is the best example. You've got Final Fantasy 1 right through to Final Fantasy 16. They use Roman numerals. So my kids from a young age have learned Roman numerals because I know Roman numerals. So my clock had Roman numerals. I'm like, that's not going to work. My other clock only has the 3, 6, 9, 12, and the other numbers are just little dashes. That's not going to help kids learn either. So I went looking, and I found a Paw Patrol clock. This is perfect for the nursery of the church. I would have loved to have one of these in my day home. Paw Patrol, all the kids love Paw Patrol. So this clock was $5.40. So with that being said, I realized that my Dollarama is going up to getting close to $6 now. So I got to be careful on things that aren't priced, knowing that they're going up above $5. So $5.40 and then my drink. So it was $9.25 for a Starbucks drink and a clock. I said, this clock is definitely worth it. If I went to Walmart, this clock would be close to 20 bucks. I know that. You might be able to get it for just under 20, but I'm saying a good 20 bucks for a Paw Patrol clock. And it's a pretty good size. The numbers are, you know, a pretty decent size. The little kids, some of the boys, like the 3-year-olds who are starting to learn their numbers can read the numbers. Okay. And then, like I said, I was up there and then the mall. So I walked through Winners, not because I wanted, well, I kind of was where I parked my car. It was the closest entrance. So I kind of walked through. I wasn't going to buy anything, but I always check the makeup looking for reduced stuff. Now these 2 items were not on sale, but I saw them and I just grabbed them and I didn't even look at the price. I'm like, I don't care. There is some things that I just love and I don't care. So these were like $13 each. And it's Betty Boop makeup. So this one here is the Lip Trio. So you're getting a lip liner, liquid matte lipstick, and a lip gloss. Look at that. Betty Boop makeup. This is going to look so cute sitting in my bathroom. I'm going to actually put this out on the open shelves so anybody walking into the bathroom can see the Betty Boop characters. And then this one is called Be Boop Bold, and it's the Liner Trio. So we have a liquid eyeliner, gel liner, another gel liner. Now, I don't know if these are for eyes or lips. It doesn't even say, and I'm not in the mood to, you know, try to figure out how to take this out. I think these are just eyeliners. Yes. Yeah, they're just, these are eyeliners. So we've got the liquid liner, the gel liner. It's called, so liquid eyeliner is called Moxie. The gel liner is Darling, and the other gel liner is called Vibrant. So, well, again, those are going to be just so cute sitting in the bathroom having Betty Boop and her puppy. I know her dog's name. I just can't. Pudgy, that's it. I had to, you know, like look at the dog and like, yeah, so Betty Boop and Pudgy. That's going to be fun. So these were like 13 bucks each. So with GST, it cost me $27.30. And the last thing I have is I was at the mall with my daughter, and Blue Note was having a massive sale. And majority of their items in their sale, if it's not already in a clearance rack, on really good deals. A lot of other things are buy one, get 2 free. So you can't beat that. Buy one, get 1 free is good, but buy one and get 2 free is even better. So I bought myself 3 t-shirts. They are $25 each. So, you know, like I would be spending $75 on 3 t-shirts. Instead, I only spent $26.25. So I will show my shirts. I'm wearing one right now. This one, when I saw it, I had laughed so hard, and I'm like, yes, this is me. Okay, so it says, most likely to get what I want, and it has Marie from Aristocats on it, the cute little white kitten, the little sister to the 2 mean boy kittens. I don't know why I said it that way, but that's... So, yes, most likely to get what I want. Like, I think I usually get what I want. Okay, and then I've got, of course, I got some more Hello Kitty stuff. I love Hello Kitty. So this one here, it says Hello Kitty and Friends, and it has all of them on there. So we have Hello Kitty in the middle. And then there's Kurumi. I forget the penguin's name. Kuropi, My Melody, There's a Cinnarole, and I forget the dog's name. So the dog and the penguin, I actually cannot think of their names at this moment, and it's gonna bug me, but that's okay. I will learn their names. They're funny. I know it's Poochie something, and I honestly have no idea what the penguin's name is. No idea. Okay, so that, and then I got just this shirt, and I know I've got a couple of my kids who love Kuromi, so I got the one with Kuromi in a nice big heart. Okay, so that is my that I got. Now what I love is these printout of these receipts when they have everything. So $24.99.00, and then how much you paid, and then it says you have saved $49.98. It's not my highest savings. My other one I did the other day was a lot higher than that, but that was, you know, stuff was really, really reduced, but this is still an awesome price. So for 25 bucks to get, you know, 3 t-shirts, it works out to about $7, $8 a shirt. Right, 16, yeah, closer to $8 a shirt. I'm just trying to do quick math in my head. 7 times 3 is, I know it. 8 times 3, I know, it's 24. So about $8 a shirt. So I think that's, yeah, that's all I got in the last, you know, couple days. Doing career planning, figuring out what you want to be, and going to these workshops, not making any money, but spending money. Yeah, that's not, that's okay. It's, yeah, whatever. You know, I need a few things. So I'm really going to enjoy doing the crafting, little makeup with Betty Boop. You know, that's going to be good. T-shirts with stuff that I love is good too. So again, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who subscribes to my channels and watches my videos, and I will see you in the next ones. Bye.